Chapter 6. The Fall. The city seemed to transform when Sion stepped into Vincent Russo's world, and the cold light of Manhattan, the skyscrapers shone like daggers, and the streets were full of shadows that moved quickly, like hurried ghosts. For Sion, at first, everything seemed fascinating. Huge buildings, limousines that passed without respecting traffic lights, people in expensive suits and perfumes that made you dizzy. Vincent knew how to create a perfect illusion. Luxury was a veil that hid terror, and the first days, she let herself be carried away by promises. Jewelry, expensive clothes, dinners in extravagant restaurants, everything was thrown in front of her, like a poisoned apple. Vincent told her that he offered her a carefree life, far from the cold of Siberia and the poverty of the Bronx. Sion, having no experience with the modern world, felt the temptation like a fire that spread slowly but surely in her chest. Tarak observed the change from a distance, but he could not intervene. His attempts to explain the dangers seemed insignificant in front of the brilliance that Vincent offered. Sion, who had been strong and independent until then, gradually allowed herself to be blinded by the glamour. She thought she could maintain control, but the reality was different. Vincent's world was seductive and dangerous at the same time. The clubs he brought her to were full of people who sold their souls for money and power. There, Sion quickly began to learn the unwritten rules. Whoever refuses the pleasure of the rich pays with pain. Whoever does not accept, disappears. One night, one of Vincent's bodyguards showed her the true face of the world she had entered. A young woman was being pulled by the hair and dragged into a back room, under the indifferent eyes of those present. Sion trembled, but at the same time she felt a strange thrill. Fear and adrenaline, they amplified her senses. Vincent was a master of manipulation. He would offer her moments of affection, fake smiles, and then throw her into humiliating situations, alternating between privilege and terror. Sion began to be used as an entertainment trophy for his influential friends, to dance in exclusive clubs, to show off, to be admired and then judged. With every step, her freedom diminished. The jewels sparkled, but there were invisible chains that bound her to Vincent. One evening, after a lavish event, Vincent pulled her into a private room. Glasses of champagne, scented candles, and expensive furniture. Everything created the illusion of a dream life. But once the door closed, his face changed.